we're here with Morning Glory, who was our shuttle driver, picked us up at Davenport Gap yesterday, dropped us at the hotel, brought us back today, and just been an awesome guy, and appreciate everything he's done. And I don't know if you have anything you want to throw out there to my very few subscribers, mostly just my family and friends.
Been a pleasure.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Been awesome. Can't say enough positive things. So if you do watch this and you're anywhere towards the end of the Smokies, give him a buzz. He's awesome.
Thanks, man.
All right, we're here with Thirsty, who's providing some trail magic for us, and appreciate it. And like always, it's not even a weekend, so this is even like super special for us.
Right. Yeah, right. Thanks, Thirsty. Appreciate it so much.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
All right, we're back at Davenport Gap. Welcome to day 29. We got Tootie and Girl Dad and me. We just got some trail magic, and you saw the video there, and just got dropped off by the shuttle driver. A little late start for us, but that was by design. We're gonna see if we can knock out a handful of miles here today. Got a decent amount of climbing. Smokies are that way, which is south, so that is behind us. And we're headed right over those steps right there. And northbound have a pretty good climb here today. We'll knock out what we can get knocked out, and go from there, with our next destination being Hot Springs in a couple of days. We'll see you down the trail. Well, for a welcome change, for the first time since probably maybe Georgia, we're walking beside a stream, and it's really pretty. It's nice to walk beside these. We're on a little easy portion. Got a big climb coming up today. We started at Davenport Gap about noon. It's a late start, but we went and got resupply and everything. But Davenport Gap was at 1,975 feet of elevation, and just yesterday we were up over 6,400 feet. So we dropped all that. Now we're climbing back over 4,000 again here in the span of just a few miles. So this little reprieve right now of fairly flat-ish hiking before we hit the climb. I think we passed Standing Bear Hostel before we start that climb. I think it's right after that. So anyways, we'll get some pictures of that. We did not want to stay there. We've not heard the best of things. Looking at Far Out, just said it was not a place where in the end we really wanted to stop. So we hoteled it last night. And the hotel, we stayed at the Best Western in Newport. It was fine. It was fine. I mean, it was nothing special, but it wasn't bad either. So it will definitely do. Anyways, we'll catch you down the trail. All right, now a little road walking here. We're going over this bridge. This is by I-40 up there. You can see it. You can see where it's 2 lanes. Hurricane Helene took out a couple of lanes, and they're still working on fixing it. It's you can see how much of that in different spots has just slid into the water and slid right down. So it's tough, but so yeah, not all woods all the time. It's a little different walking on the road. Not terrible, but wouldn't want to do it for too long. All right, sorry I hadn't recorded a whole lot of my beginning of my hike today. That we had almost a 5-mile up to the top of Snowbird Peak, and I am almost there. So I'm gonna try to carry you up there with me, as I've gone now 5.2 miles in the up and about 3,100 feet. So it's not been like a crazy steep. There's been some steep parts, but it's been constant. Probably, I think it's been tough, but not as bad as like the Smokies and some of those there. Sorry, I'm so used to carrying my trekking poles that holding this with one hand is, and not having the trekking poles a little different. But see the HE sign there? Whew. Be glad to get to the top here. Hopefully there's a view. If it is, I'll share it with you. Still don't have my trail legs yet, which for those of you who don't know, that's when you get to a point where, you know, hiking the ups and everything else is just the same as the downs. Definitely not there yet, but you can also tell I'm in significantly better shape than what I was at the beginning. So, all right, that's the end of the climbing. I don't know if there's gonna be a view. Sorry, trying to figure out where to put my stinking poles. There we go. Total elevation, 3,072. Yeah, we were down like 1,900. And then up here is over 4,000 again. And you can feel the difference in temperature as we climbed up. Even though I'm covered in sweat again, that got colder because we're getting higher, but actually the sun's starting to peek out now for the first time in a while, so that's kind of cool. Not really, but it's drying me off, so that's great. And I don't believe there is a view. Oh, guess we can walk over there. Oh wow, I've seen that on people's videos before. Well, let's walk over and capture it. I think it's a weather thing. All right. Let's see what the sign says. There's a road. This facility is used in FAA air traffic control while soon. Good. Okay. Basically says stay out. So I'll do that. A little bit of view over there, but not the greatest because we're not clear of everything, but you can see some stuff all the way around. This is Snowbird Peak. We'll be back. Well, what do you know? That get over here and now we get kind of some views on the other side of the trail. It's, you know, maybe 300-400 yards forward and there's a little bit more of an up, and you can see there's a dispersed camping site here. Someone left some wood. It's actually not the worst spot. It's a little uneven, but kind of cool. Look at that, mountains in the background, and pretty neat. Pretty neat. We get another view over here as I start to go down, and now we have, I don't know, another 2 miles left maybe today. Today's not the longest day because we didn't get started till noon. Oh wow, that's pretty. Let's see if I can get a little bit better shot of that for you. I think right down here might be the best one. There we go. Hopefully that comes out, but that's pretty. That's pretty. Anyways, so we got a little late start. We didn't get started till noon. Stayed at the Best Western last night, as I mentioned earlier. It was great to get a shower, sleep in a bed, have a toilet, eat dinner. That's not a rehydrated meal or a ramen bomb. And I will show you guys down the road. I don't have any with me. I packed out a sub, so that's what I'm eating for dinner tonight, so I won't be able to show you in this video. I know I've said I'm going to show you guys how to cook a meal and all the other stuff, and I definitely will. I'm probably going to show you a ramen bomb or something like that, something that's a little bit more different than just a rehydrated meal, which you basically just add boiling water to and let it sit for usually like 10 minutes until it rehydrates. Some of them are good, some of them are that just depends. That I found that, for me anyways, when the chicken in the rehydrated meals is cut up in squares, it doesn't rehydrate great. When it's shredded, it's much better. Now beef, sausage, all those things, they seem to rehydrate great no matter what. But chicken specifically is when it's in little squares, it just doesn't rehydrate well. At least I don't think so. Maybe I'm just not leaving it long enough. Maybe I should just leave a little extra amount of time. But anyways, I'll show you how I do that. I know I showed you my tent once. It's kind of hard. Maybe I'll see if I can get somebody to video me putting it up one day, and then take down that. And I'll show you how to pack my pack. All those fun things that will be upcoming. I will show you those as soon as I get a chance. In the Smokies, it's hard because we're just staying in shelters. It's really dark inside, so it's hard to do it so much. But anyways, we'll catch you down the trail. All right, I know I mentioned earlier to kind of put a bow on something that I was going to take some video or pictures of Standing Bear, but Standing Bear is actually a 0.2 side trail off of the trail. I had thought that it went right in front of there. I think it used to, but I think the trail got rerouted because of damage from Hurricane Helene. I'm not positive about that, but either way, now it's a 0.2 side trail off. So I, of course, didn't take that. But anyways, just thought I'd finish that thought. All right, gonna close out today. Today was a just under 10 miles, but we didn't start till afternoon, so not bad. It was a big climb. We just had the most interesting experience hanging our food bags. That would be Josh, Judy, and I all put our food on the same one, which is fine. But our PCT bear hanging skills are still not up to par probably. But oh well. It's a little low. It's like only 8 feet tall, and it's supposed to be 12, but it's okay. It's okay. I guess I've seen worse or whatever. But anyhow, tomorrow we're going to go between 14 and 18, I think. Just depends on how we're doing. We want to get as many as we can in, so that makes the next day in the hot springs shorter. So anyhow, that's it. Starting to cool down a little bit. I'm ready to climb into the tent and prep everything for tomorrow. All right, see you guys later.